talk about this morning. One of them was something that happened at a very memorable Sunday morning revival service back in 1944. Can you tell us about that morning?
I was there. It was the last Sunday morning of a series of special meetings with Dr. Holzer. He was a Jewish man who had come and was giving us these wonderful messages on the last Sunday morning of his time with us. It was a cold January morning, and we were in a little church at 112 West Broadway, corner of Manitoba and Broadway, and he had given an altar call in the Sunday school, and there was quite a group of children came forward and were kneeling at the altar. And he rose and said, "I wish everyone to leave the building. It is on fire." Smoke by then was billowing out of the big register that was on top of the furnace down in a little cutaway earthen room. And as the smoke came up and enveloped, the people got up and started the door towards Broadway. And a couple of us teenagers, we were so concerned about the piano. We had just got a little baby grand piano that was very, very special. I don't know where it came from, but it was there. So a couple of us ran and got some of the coats that the people had left behind, and we ran up and threw it on the piano to rescue the piano from the smoke and water and whatever. It was an amazing day. As we stood out at the front, I heard a little boy about 5, 6 years old say, "Mom, our church is on fire for God." That was Bill Steinman, Debbie Oakley's dad, and he was quite amazed, but that was pretty insightful, because it really was. As Mrs. Spittle, one of our pastor at the time, said, they announced next Sunday they would have a service there. And the men put up some imitation floorboards and fixed it up to the point where at least the people could go. And they gathered together. And before anything was done, in Mrs. Spittle's words, the glory fell. And before they even asked for an offering or anything, the people started saying, "I can give this much, I can give this much." She said the teens just gave their utmost. The children said they would give their war saving stamps and contribute. And there was $1,400 raised that morning, which was probably a third of the cost of the building.
Wow.
And so, in relation, that was a wonderful, wonderful gift, and the people shouted and sang, and there was no preaching, and it was an amazing time how God came through that experience and brought us on to brighter days.
Amen.